Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I try to beat Sonic Galactic without pressing left or right. Now this is going to be a pretty hard challenge, and yeah, let's just get into it. So first we need to create a new save file, and obviously we're gonna go for Knuckles. He has the most air mobility, and he can wall climb, he can glide, and he generally just has the most mobility out of all the other characters. So he's going to be the best candidate. Especially with his glide ability, it's great for him to move. And it's also a great emergency stop in case. Just in case. And so we're going to be using Knuckles this entire run. And yeah, we're going to see if we can beat it. And in the first level, there aren't too many obstacles. It was really just me trying to, mainly just me trying to not hit springs or anything that'd be too obvious. And obviously the first level isn't going to be that hard, because if it was, well then I'd be incredibly surprised. But as you can see here, we're making our way along just fine. And also, as you might have seen there are just a lot of places where you can clip onto walls. So if we ever need to turn ourselves around, we can do it. We can do it pretty easily. It shouldn't be hard at all. And yeah, surprisingly here, it is actually going incredibly well. You'd think that this would actually be a hard challenge, but it wasn't the first time I started playing it. This around here was the hard part though. I messed up quite a bit there, but what you need to do is get that precise jump right about there, and then you're good to go. But also at the beginning of the level there is a spring, which you need to avoid, which messed me up the first time I tried this. But after that I got it. And here we get to the boss. Now, this boss is basically the death of the run already. I tried everything, but you cannot get to it without pressing right. I tried gliding and I tried rolling, and they actually both gave you a bit of a boost forward. But it wasn't consistent. It's not like I could continue to boost and boost and boost until I eventually got to him. I couldn't find a way to do it, so eventually I decided that I would have to press right. And as you can see here, you have to press it about 3 times to get to it. And here I pressed it a 4th time when that really wasn't needed. I think you could get this down to 3 if you really did it good enough. But then again, I'm not good at Sonic games, so I think we can all agree on that. And we get to the end of the level, and Knuckles has his victory animation. He roars into the sunset. And yeah, surprisingly, this one wasn't too hard, except for the boss. And after this, I was kind of scared because if there's any gimmicks where you have to move forward to get by, that's gonna be a big issue and big roadblock. But and as you can see here, I am just going along. Just going along and then just getting the shield, preparing for that boss. And I didn't even know that existed. I clipped onto a little wall there to turn around. But yeah, this one was pretty easy. I'd say there wasn't too many troubles and also I got that. And a lot of these are actually helpful for this boss because, as you know, the Act 2 boss is a boss, which means that it ain't gonna be easy. And you need to get prepared for that. And you also have to be careful of these springs, because if they send you into the opposite direction, which means that you're facing the other direction. But all you need to do there is clip onto this wall and go back around, and you're good to go. Now that was a problem that I was having, but then again, I just saw that wall and I'm just like, oh yeah, right, I can get past that. But this was pretty easy. I got lost there, so I had to go back around. but I still managed to do it. And then we get to the boss. Now, this one is 100% possible without pressing left or right. It's really just more about timing your hits, which in this first encounter, I didn't really know what to do, so I just kept getting hit. And you would think that him going into that little top spinning around would be harder for us, but not really. Would make it harder for us, but not really. And this is like my second try around, I think. And this one, I didn't get so lucky on being launched to the other side, meaning that I had to continue to just use the momentum to use the momentum of the hill to go back and hit him. And there, I managed to get him to a spinning top, which means that it should be much easier for me to hit him, because he's going to keep coming around. And then I get the last hit and finish him off. And I finished the demo with only 4. I'm pretty sure you could get it down to 3 right presses. But yeah. Obviously, this challenge wasn't too hard because it's just the demo. I bet when the full game come out, it's going to be incredibly hard, and I will most likely not cover the full game because, I don't know. I don't have that time on my hands. I don't have that time to spend hours and hours navigating what perfect route to take to get the minimum route or right or left presses. But, yeah. And the credits roll, but I am still sad to say that we weren't able to do this. I thought we were. It was a demo. I thought we'd be able to get through the first 2 levels properly. But there was just no way to hit that giant caterpillar boss, which was incredibly sad for me because I was hoping that I'd just be able to do all this easy peasy, but sadly I was not. And, well, that's kind of upsetting for me, but then again, I'm just glad that I got to do this. And I honestly thought that Act 2 was supposed to be much, much harder. But it was not. It was actually, I'd consider it maybe even easier than Act 1. I got stuck a little bit on Act 2 one time, but I was easily able to just glide and attach to a wall and get off. And I feel like that's why these levels were so easy, is because there were so many accesses to walls. So I could easily turn myself around if I needed to. So, but I guess to finally answer your question, it is not possible to beat Sonic Galactic without pressing left or right. And now obviously I was going to go for left presses if I could over right. But the bosses, if I pressed left during the bosses, that wouldn't have helped me, so I had to press right. And bye.